Just about 6:23 and just in this morning, record flooding in Belize.
That's right. 41 Action News anchor Jane Monreal is at the live desk, has more from the digital center.
Lindsay and Patrick, 10 inches of rainfall reported in the last 36 hours in Belize City. That's led to pictures like this one. You could see the road pretty much flooded there, and it only takes half an inch of water to move those vehicles. So it is some of the worst flooding on record. The country is calling it a crisis, an emergency, perhaps a disaster. These two people, that's a refrigerator, so they're floating down the road in that, and then we see that truck again trying to move through this very heavy rainfall. More rain, although lighter, is likely in the following days. Lindsay and Patrick, 100 people have taken shelter so far, but at least no reports of any injuries have been reported. Guys?
Goodness, Jane, thank you. Well, yesterday's Chiefs loss up in Minnesota came with some controversy.
Yeah, but not on the field. A group protested the chop motion that Chiefs fans do. In the rally called Stop the Chop, a group said there's no honor in the racism. The National Coalition Against Racism in Sports and Media says things like the tomahawk chop, war drum, and chief headdresses are racist.
We're here because the team that's playing there has made a mockery, has made a caricature, has made light of the genocides of indigenous people.
Yesterday, protesters dressed in traditional attire. There's also pending legal action, possibly against the Chiefs. In the case against the Washington Redskins, there's wording asking the Chiefs to end the use of the team name, logo, and any representation of Native imagery. More than 2,000 sports teams from high school to professional sports use a Native American mascot. 6:24 now, and new this morning, a disaster for one bride turned into the perfect night for some homeless people.
Well, she was supposed to have a beautiful wedding overlooking the Sacramento skyline, but the groom got cold feet and left the bride's family with an unused venue.
Could you imagine? So with tables set, food ready to go, the bride's family decided not to cancel the $35,000 event. Instead, they offered it all to the city's homeless.
When you're going through a hard time and a struggle, for you to get out to do something different and with your family, you know, it was really a blessing.
When I found out on Monday that the wedding would not be taking place, it just seemed like, of course, this would be something that we would do to give back.
Wow, what a great idea. Yes. Part of the $35,000 wedding price tag included a non-refundable honeymoon, so the mother and daughter say they will take the trip to Belize instead. Hopefully they avoid that record flooding we just told you about.
Oh, I know, yeah. But by the way, the menu for those homeless people included salad, cauliflower, salmon, tri-tip steak. Just, you know, a nice way to make a terrible situation good for some folks in need.
Yeah.
We hate to say the S word. Snow already falling in some parts of the country. Is this scene near you? The answer straight ahead.
That snow will make you say the S word. Plus, it's school bus safety week, but this morning experts say you could be the reason it's so dangerous for children. We'll tell you why. And before we go to break, here's a little something from 41 Action News to the Royals.
Let's take a look at their postseason run so far.
I got the eye of the tiger.
Tonight and tomorrow, the last battle rounds are here, and with one still left for each coach, this could be their most important decision yet.
Please let me borrow that cane so I can go beat Adam with it.
And then, Blind Spot is fall's #1 new show.
That girl has information on her body, and she needs to disappear.
New Blind Spot. After the Emmy-winning Voice, you must see Monday on NBC.
At California Closets, we create custom designs for every room and space because, quite simply, we truly understand your love of home. California Closets, exceptional designs for every room in the home. Call or visit our new showroom today.
The Honda for You sales event is happening now, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Honda Accord. The Accord is the best-selling midsize car in America, which makes sense because it's also the best value. And the Accord is loaded with standard features. So hurry into your Honda dealer today, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Accord during the Honda for You sales event.
When it comes to your vision and eye health care, you put a lot of trust into your eye doctor. Vision Source optometrists are independent primary eye care doctors focused on you and your family. Experts in contact lenses, diabetic eye care, treating red eyes, and helping you see your best. Get caring, compassionate, signature eye care from your Kansas City area Vision Source optometrist. Visit VisionSourceKC.com today and schedule your eye exam.
At Vision Source KC, we help people see.
If you're looking for a bargain, it's our Scenes on the Back of the House sale. Call now.
Hi there, Kansas City. I'm Jeff Davis, General Manager of Volkswagen of Lee Summit. Here's 4 reasons you've got to come down here right now. 1, we'll buy your car for its original MSRP. 2, you can lease this Jetta for $129 a month. 3, I've just marked down all our 2016 VWs to clearance prices. And 4, did I mention this? Trade in your car and we'll give you the original MSRP for it. Let us show you why we're the #1 Volkswagen dealership in the Midwest.
It's our autumn upgrade event at California Closets. Now through October 31st, upgrade to a textured Italian-inspired wood grain for the same price as our classic white finish. Arrange your complimentary design consultation today. Call or visit our new showroom today.
Closed captioning on 41 Action News is brought to you by Main Street Credit Union.
One of the 2 fallen firefighters who lost his life in a building collapse while fighting a massive fire will be laid to rest today. The details of that coming up in a live report.
And when a man stormed into a church with a brick, the pastor allegedly shot and killed him. Why witnesses say the pastor pulled the trigger.
But first, it's 6:30 this morning. Let's check in right now with meteorologist Nicole Phillips. How do we dress for this morning, Nicole?
Well, you know what? Short sleeves. It's not too bad out there. Yeah, but you know, this afternoon it's going to be warm. Talking about 70s.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
70s and wind. That's going to be the case today and over the next 24 to 48 hours. One Park Place, luxury condominiums, beautiful downtown. It's mostly clear. A little bit of the same thing as we look at the Sprint Center, all lit up in blue for tonight's big game. But it is going to be very warm this afternoon. Even this morning, our temperatures are showing signs of starting to warm up here. We're in the 50s, 56 at KCI, 55 in Richmond, 55 in Chillicothe. Temperatures are going to warm up. Winds are going to pick up this afternoon. I'll tell you how strong they're going to get coming up in a few short minutes.
Alrighty, let's talk about what's going on today. We're going to check in with Andres in just 1 second to talk about this, but the Mass and procession celebrating the life of Larry Leggio, it's going to be at St. Patrick's Church in the Northland. Now, Andres will delve more into this and we'll map it out for you coming up in about 10 minutes, but the Mass starting at 11:30, burial at 1:30, and that procession is going to take up a lot of the metro area. So again, we'll check in with Andres coming up in just a few minutes. Drive times to downtown, 30 minutes from Liberty, 18 minutes from Olathe, 17 minutes from Blue Springs. So you're seeing 1 extra minute there, Blue Springs to downtown. Not really starting to see too much of a slowdown as you head westbound. 170 this morning, so still looking okay. Still looking great coming down from Liberty. 29 looking good. Broadway Bridge checks out as well.
Traffic on 41 Action News is powered by 2 men in a truck.
2 Kansas City firefighters who died saving residents trapped inside that burning apartment will be laid to rest this week.
Now, this morning, people will gather for the mass of firefighter Larry Leggio. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez is live at St. Patrick's Catholic Church near Parvin and Davidson Roads in the Northland. Andres?
Yeah, Patrick, the funeral services for firefighter Larry Leggio do begin at 11 o'clock this morning. It will then be followed by a 4-mile procession to the cemetery. City departments from across the city have been invited to park alongside the procession to pay respects. The procession will end on Blue Ridge Boulevard at Mount Olivet Cemetery, where Leggio will be privately. Mass and funeral services for the firefighter John Mesh are planned for tomorrow and Wednesday. In lieu of flowers, you could donate to a fund set up for the families of those 2 fallen fighters through the Firefighters Union Local 42. For more information on that, as well as the procession that is happening today, you can visit our website, KSHB.com. Reporting live this morning, Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.
All right, Andres, and services continue tomorrow with the visitation for John Mesh.
Yeah, that starts at 2 p.m. at St. Mark's Catholic Church in Lee Summit. A mass will follow on Wednesday at the same church, followed by his burial at Mount Olivet. Meanwhile, we expect to learn more from ATF on their investigation into the fire where those men died. Investigators are expected to give an update later today. Yesterday, they dug through debris and tagged any item that could have caused the fire near Independence Avenue and Prospect. That included computers, dryers, electrical wires, and more. A specialized engineer will inspect them and eliminate them as a cause. In a developing story, a Detroit pastor accused of shooting and killing a man inside his church.
And now police are trying to figure out why he may have pulled the trigger. Officials say the man walked into the church and threatened the pastor with a brick. That's when the pastor allegedly pulled out a gun and shot the man several times. 7 Action News in Detroit reports the victim threatened to kill everyone in the church, but it's unclear if he had a gun. Sources tell the news station the victim had been targeting the pastor by stalking him at his home and his full-time job. The pastor was taken in for questioning. It just turned 6:34 and developing details this morning in a case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, a suspected terrorist was shot and beaten by a mob in Israel. He later died. 41 Action News anchor Jane Monreal explains an Israeli soldier also died. Jane.
That's right. The suspected terrorist was just a man from Africa. Shots were fired at a bus station late last night. You see here people being comforted by authorities. One gunman died, another was hurt and captured. And now an investigation is underway to find the people who beat up that man. The Israeli soldier was a 19-year-old. He was a sergeant. He will be laid to rest later this afternoon. About 10 other people were also hurt, including 4 other soldiers. In recent days, 50 people have been killed in these clashes in Israel and the West Bank.
Jane, thank you. A Wyandotte County commissioner wants answers after somebody vandalized a building in KCK.
And this morning, she's willing to pay you tips on who did it. Someone sprayed graffiti on the Simmons building near 37th and Strong Saturday night. So Commissioner Ann Murgia says the Argentine Neighborhood Development Association is working on a $5.5 million renovation of the building. She's offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. If you know anything, call police. Well, new this morning, today starts National School Bus Safety Week.
Yeah, but the safety message officials are pushing might surprise you. Joel Nichols joins us again to explain what the main focus is. Good morning.
Good morning. People passing while the school buses stopped, dropping off kids. That's the big one. Listen to this. A recent survey showed drivers illegally pass a school bus about 78,000 times a day. This week, officials are trying to raise more awareness of safety around school buses. But despite all the horrific things we've heard about or seen, officials say school buses are still the safest way for your kids to get to school.
They're those big yellow vehicles. They're conspicuous, they're easy to see, and they're high. They've got all the kids up high out of the crash zone. It is the way to get kids to school if you want them to arrive safely.
Now, organizers want things like longer stop arms, a mounted camera outside and inside the bus to encourage safe driving by everyone. That means drivers, they're trying to get buses to have cameras watching the drivers as well. So if you see that bus, just go slow, allow a lot of space.
And you need to stop, too, even if it's coming at you the opposite direction, unless there's a median.
Those near misses are shocking to see.
And if you have any doubt in your mind whether you should stop or not, stop.
Stop.
I mean, always err on that side of the things.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Joel,
Joel.
thank you. Well, we've heard them before, the do's and don'ts of pregnancy, but now the country's leading pediatricians are giving a new warning about drinking while you're pregnant. What they want you to know straight ahead. And many of you know the Royals players had a little fun with the number 1738 this season, made very popular by rapper Fetty Wap.
And as we head to break, check out this Schlegel High School band performing their rendition of one of the popular songs over the weekend. We'll be right back.
Jeopardy is going back in time to
the good old 1700s. She was 14 when she married the future King Louis XVI.
Think you know this queen? Find out on Jeopardy.
today at 3:30 on your 41 Action News station.
If you don't have warm thoughts about last winter, it might be time for a new furnace. Anthony has 18 months no interest, and right now receive a $100 gift card to the Furniture Mall of Kansas with your free estimate. From Anthony Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the technicians you can trust with your house keys.
During the day, Worlds of Fun puts the we in Halloween. With trick-or-treating for your little ghosts and goblins. Everyone's favorite beagle, Snoopy, and the Peanuts Gang. Kid-sized frights that every age will love. And of course, all your favorite rides. Plus, so much more. The Great Pumpkin Fest. Buy your tickets today at worldsoffun.com.
One look at that Red Baron pizza, and you're gonna love it from the first bite to the last. Because a perfect pizza requires a perfect crust. The sauce commands your attention. The cheese begs you to savor every bite. The pepperoni declares you have reached pizza nirvana. And that last slice?
What's it worth to you?
A perfect crust means a better pizza. Red Baron, love at first bite.
Red Baron Pizza is on sale today at Hen House. Buy one, get one free.
At some law firms, a screener takes your information and tells you a lawyer will call you back.
But you have questions and you need answers now.
That's why at Edelman & Thompson, we believe you should talk to a lawyer the very first time you call.
When you call Edelman & Thompson, you're going to talk to me, James Thompson, or one of our other experienced personal injury lawyers.
Talk to a lawyer today. Call Edelman & Thompson.
Anthony guarantees a perfect furnace installation and up to 25% energy savings with your new system. Get a $100 gift card to the Furniture Mall of Kansas with your free estimate.
Technicians you can trust with your house keys. You can call Anthony.
I'm 41 Action News anchor Krista Dubill, and I'm back at 4 o'clock. Join me and Justin Wilfon as we bring you the day's late-breaking local news stories and get Kansas City's most accurate forecast with Gary Lezak. Me, you, and the Now KC. Weekdays on 41 Action News at 4.
Good Monday morning. Temperatures are going to be warm today. Also, we're going to deal with some gusty winds. We're already seeing that as we look out in Lawrence. Flags blowing around. Winds right between 10 to 15 miles per hour. 13 miles per hour in Lawrence, right around 15 at KCI. We will start to see our temperatures warming up as well. 56 in St. Joseph, 52 in Bethany. Now, for the rest of today and even for the next couple of days, it's going to be warm and windy. South-southwest winds 20 to 25 miles per hour today. Temperatures in the upper 70s, 79 degrees on Tuesday. A few more clouds. Same thing on Wednesday, 77 degrees. Winds starting to calm down by Wednesday morning and afternoon. Casey?
Sporting Kansas City in town on Wednesday for one of their last home games. So taking a look at what's going on today, you've got the Mass and procession celebrating the life of Larry Leggio. It's at St. Patrick's Church in the Northland. Mass starting at 11:30, burial at 1:30. So we're going to kind of map this out for you, try our best to map it out so you can kind of be aware of what's going on. St. Patrick's Church, that's 1357 Northeast 42nd. They're going to head out on 42nd, jump on 29. From there, the Paseo to 9th Street, so kind of snaking around the downtown area out to Van Brunt from that point, and then from Van Brunt they will then work their way down Van Brunt, jumping over to, if you are heading out, the Paseo Boulevard again onto 71, and then ultimately ending up down at the funeral area via 63rd Street. So kind of snaking around. Really 29 and 71 are going to be the majors that are impacted. A zombie event turned into a real-life emergency.
Yeah, someone opened fire into the crowd. Where the investigation stands into this deadly shooting.
Reports of 2 shark attacks in a matter of days in Hawaii. Now the question of whether or not to close those beaches.
Fall just keeps getting hotter on Today. Newsmakers who set the agenda. The stars everyone's talking about. Events you don't want to miss. This is today's best fall ever.
At California Closets, we create custom designs for every room and space because, quite simply, we truly understand your love of home. California Closets, exceptional designs for every room in the home. Call or visit our new showroom today.
Honda of Tiffany Springs is your hometown dealer. Voted #1 Honda dealer in the Northland. We have a great lineup of Hondas to choose from. Right now, get a 2015 Honda Civic for only $149 a month. Don't let this deal pass you by. Test drive our 2015 Accords and drive away for only $189 per month. Or drive away in a 2015 Honda CR-V for only $199 per month. Come see our 2016 Honda Accords. Don't miss your chance to save at Honda of Tiffany Springs.
Santa Fe Air Conditioning's pre-snow furnace special starts now. Purchase a high-efficiency furnace and air conditioning system and receive a free snowblower, or get 0% financing for up to 48 months. Santa Fe Air Conditioning and Heating, making life comfortable since 1987.
For your kitchen, for your laundry, for your patio, for all your appliance needs, the latest technology and best brands are at Nebraska Furniture Mart. Like KitchenAid, now all on sale. Get $800 in double rebates on qualifying KitchenAid appliances. Free delivery and haul away on appliances $299 or more. Special installation deals. Plus 36-month financing on qualifying KitchenAid purchases. And we shop the competition and update our digital tags so you know you get the low price. All from one huge store, Nebraska Furniture Mart.
It's Tony's Pizza, inspired by the classic taste of Tony's Pizzeria. With a crispy, crunchy crust, real tomatoes, and 100% real cheese. Try Tony's Pizza, authentic pizzeria taste.
Born in a pizzeria, made in your oven, Tony's Pizza is bringing that authentic pizzeria-style crispy, crunchy crust, sauce made with real tomatoes, and 100% real mozzarella cheese to your home any night of the week. Grab your Tony's Pizza on sale today at Price Chopper, 4 for $10.
It's our autumn upgrade event at California Closets. Now through October 31st, upgrade to a textured Italian-inspired wood grain for the same price as our classic white finish. Arrange your complimentary design consultation today. Call or visit our new showroom today.
I'm 41 Action News anchor Krista Dubill, and I'm back at 4 o'clock. Join me and Justin Wilfon as we bring you the day's late-breaking local news stories and get Kansas City's most accurate forecast with Gary Lezak. Me, you, and the Now KC, weekdays on 41 Action News at 4.
Kansas City Royals move on for a date with the Blue Jays.
Already up 2-0 after the first 2 games here in KC, and we are chasing the crown now in Toronto.
Game 3 gets underway tonight as the Royals try to sweep the Blue Jays.
Our crew landed in Canada last night, and already 41 Action News reporter Allison Bruner says she met some loyal Royals fans.
Yes, I did. In the next couple of mornings, we are waking up to this beautiful backdrop behind me.
We just decided to book a flight last minute to go to the game. We've never been in Toronto. We've never been to Canada together.
Traveling north of the border, I ran into this couple, Lindsay and her husband, Phil, sporting, of course, his Royals hat. They were on our connecting flight into Toronto. Here's their wishes for our boys in blue.
We're really excited. We're hoping for a sweep like last year. We like seeing different stadiums, although I doubt it will hold a candle to Kauffman.
Wheels up. Here's a shot of our crew all the way in the back, and yes, this made us all laugh. Our view, of course, that's an engine there. After a little more than 2 hours, we are on international territory, and our first reaction.
I think it's going to be cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 40 when we land. Here's to hoping the Royals' hot streak will help keep us all warm as we chase the crown.
Go Royals.
Now, it is a bit chillier here in Toronto than Kansas City. It's about 40 degrees only. Our crews are working hard for you as we chase the crown. In Toronto, I'm Allison Bruner, 41 Action News.
But our boys got to stretch, keep warm, chilly temperatures. While the Royals fans are ready for Game Toronto, check out how they're getting ready here in KC.
Yeah, Matt Starr posted this picture on Facebook, our Facebook page. He painted the Royals logo in his front yard, or at least we think it's his front yard, or hopefully he has really understanding neighbors. Don't forget to show us how you're showing your support, that is, for the Royals. Just post your pictures and videos on the 41 Action News Facebook page, and you might end up on TV like Matt.
Don't forget, the game starts at 7:07 tonight in Toronto.
Hopefully they have the roof closed up there, and you can catch it only on Fox Sports 1, though.
And remember to tune into our Chase the Crown special tonight at 6:30. Plus, you saw we've got our full crew in Toronto. Frank Bowl, Mike Maruzars, and Allison Bruner will bring you live reports on the Now KC out on 41 Action News at 5 and 6.
6:47 now. New this morning, a hard freeze as people in New York are waking up to snow. Nearly 6 inches are on the ground right now along Lake Ontario. This winter weather is blamed for several accidents in the area. Officials say the roads and bridges got icy from this.
And the strong storm left a whole lot of damage in Arizona. Take a look at this. Winds knocked over a gas station's awning, destroyed all 4 gas pumps there. Fire crews showed up to make sure they didn't leak. The winds also knocked out power to about 20,000 people in Phoenix. 6:47 now. Nicole Phillips, looking like a calm day for us, right?
Right. In terms of precipitation, that's not what we're going to see, but we are going to deal with some gusty winds and some warm temperatures. American Sensory Investments Live Skyview was shaking just a little bit, but it's starting to calm down. Winds are not going to calm down today. We're just in a little bit of a break here, but if we take a look out in Lawrence, look at those flags just blowing in the wind. We've got some strong gusty winds, and they're going to stick with us into the afternoon. Here's a look at lunchtime. Wind gusts right around 30 miles per hour at KCI, 34 downtown, 29 in Sedalia, 22 in Clinton. All of us are going to feel the effects, and they're going to come from the south. So that means that it's going to keep our temperatures pretty warm too. Heading into the afternoon, early evening, still no relief from the wind, and it's going to stick with us into the overnight hours and then again into Tuesday as well. So very windy, and it's also very dry, and because of that we do have a red flag warning. Noon until 7 p.m. today, really when our winds are going to be the highest. So we need some rain, and we're not going to see that today, but we do have a chance of a few showers and even a rumble of thunder as we head into Tuesday. Today, however, mostly sunny skies. Clouds will start to move in mid-morning into the early afternoon, then starting to make their way out. I think most of us, however, are going to see lots of sun. But overnight into Tuesday morning, becoming partly to mostly cloudy. Notice how we do have some showers off towards our southwest. Those are going to make their way off towards the east. Not everyone is going to see a shower on Tuesday. A few of us are. They're going to be really hit or miss, very isolated throughout the morning and even into the afternoon, and then clouds starting to make their way towards the east throughout the evening hours. So Tuesday, very slight chance of a few showers. Once again, not all of us are going to see some rain. We really need the rain, however, but we do have a great chance of rain coming towards the end of the week and into the weekend. So today, windy winds gusting to right around 30 to 40 miles per hour, 78 degrees. Same thing on Tuesday, 79 degrees. Winds are going to be an issue for us, also adding in a slight chance of a few showers. Actually, keeping that chance of showers into the forecast at least through Thursday, and then the best chance of rain Friday and Saturday. Temperatures dropping back down into the 60s for Saturday, and then drying out and clearing up on Sunday with a high right around 65 degrees.
Hopefully those Royals don't have to come back to town playing that. Already, Route 40, the ramp to eastbound 70, shut down at 9 a.m. today. So you've got about 2 hours until that happens. That's going to be through Wednesday. We'll let you know when it clears on Wednesday, out of your way. Over the weekend, so jumping back to Saturday, we had construction starting up at 7 a.m. on Saturday, continuing through Friday, November 13th. This is for you folks out in Clay County, southbound 29, the ramp to northbound 35. That's the exit out there. Now, taking a look at the majors, you could see that slow down on 70 westbound. That's really all you need to look out for. You've got one disabled vehicle not blocking anything, right shoulder at Raytown Road. But heading out to 70, you can see those westbound taillights starting to see that delay out there. This is right at Lee Summit Road. Eastbound, you can see headlights there. Really not too huge of an issue. But then westbound, you can see starting to slow down, especially right there at Lee Summit Road. But then starts to dissipate as you head toward 40 Highway and continue toward 435 this morning.
Traffic on 41 Action News is powered by 2 men in a truck.
6:51 now, and reports of 2 shark attacks in recent days are leading to serious concerns in Hawaii.
Yeah, Jane Monreal is at the live desk and explains now there's talk about closing beaches. Jane?
Yeah, that's right. One of them actually turned out to be an eel bite, but the other is a confirmed shark bite. Officials do not confirm the species, but witnesses say it was a 7-foot tiger shark. You could see the panic there on the beach when first responders arrived on scene. Well, it was a man who was swimming back to shore when a shark attacked him on Saturday. It was a paddler who helped rescue him. The victim's ankle was severed. Now, Hawaii tourism officials says these are isolated cases, and for now, lifeguards are planning to monitor those conditions and post any warning signs if they do see any more sharks. But beaches remain open for now, guys.
All right, thank you, Jane.
In Minnesota, a community is remembering a deputy who died on the job.
A suspect he was guarding ended up shooting him. Yesterday morning, investigators say Danny Hammond got out of his hospital bed and grabbed Deputy Steven Sandberg's pistol. The deputy was shot in the struggle. Security used a taser on the suspect. Crews tried to save Deputy Sandberg, but he died in the emergency room. The sheriff is asking everyone to keep the deputy and his family in their prayers.
A shooter opens fire at a crowded zombie-themed festival, killing one person and hurting 5 others. This was the scene in Fort Myers, Florida yesterday, and this morning, the gunman still on the run.
Well, police in Ireland are trying to figure out why a man died in the middle of a flight. Reports say the 24-year-old got agitated halfway through the 2-hour flight to Dublin. That's when the Aer Lingus pilot asked to divert the flight. The man got violent and bit another passenger. He collapsed when crew members tried to hold him down, and he died before the plane landed. Another passenger hurt in the chaos is in the hospital. Well, North Kansas City police are warning you about someone pretending to be an officer.
The fake officer pulled somebody over last night near South 26th Street in Burlington. The victim described the fake cop as a white or Hispanic man around 20 to 30 years old with a stocky build, short black hair. He was wearing a black uniform shirt and brown or black pants with a stripe on the side. The pretend officer walked to a dark SUV with lights but didn't have any police markings. The victim didn't think the man had any weapons.
Well, new this morning, everyone is okay after a fire in Kansas City. It started a few hours ago northwest of Troost and Emmanuel Cleaver Boulevard. Crews quickly controlled the fire that began in the basement. No word yet on exactly what caused this fire. And just in here at just about 6:54, pictures from a house fire.
41 Action News anchor Jane Monreal tracking these details. Jane.
Lindsay and Patrick, Independence fire crews are battling a vacant house fire right now. This is a live shot on the 9400 block of East Missouri 24 Highway that is near Mount Washington Cemetery. You can see the flashing lights there, so some roads are going to be closed, but at least no injuries have been reported. Lindsay and Patrick.
Jane, thank you.